package. So the software can be found in the technology folder. It's called TechSoft Design version 3. When that appears, just click on the screen, that will vanish. Now this software is used as a CAD software. So this is a computer-aided design software. When you open up the software, you'll see a page. The page has got lots of dots on. This is the grid. Currently the grid is not on, so the grid is unlocked. So when you draw a line, you'll be drawing a free line. So if I pick line tool, if I click there, we've just got a line. Now the line might be slightly inaccurate. It might suit the odd bit of drawing you do, but I recommend that you turn the grid on. Now the difference is now the cursor only goes on the dots. So the cursor is only locking to the grid. So the benefit of this is it gives you a more accurate line when you're drawing. You also have more control over the measurements. Now if I want to draw a line to a specific measurement, if I draw the next line, if you look at this area here, if I want to draw a line which is 50 millimeters long, I click there, I can either count, so 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, or look in this area here and know that that's 50. Okay, if I do one again, click here and I draw a line 100, that's 100 millimeters long. So that is the best way of drawing, with the grid on, using the measurements and the coordinates in the bottom of the screen. Now if you want to draw different sets of lines, if I keep my right button pressed down, I can pick a continuous line. So in this one, when I've finished drawing a line, I can continue. So if I click a line there, if I draw one that's 100 along, I then go down 20, back 100, up 20, I have a rectangle. Now the line is still attached to my cursor, so if I right click, that stops. Now if I want to draw a rectangle slightly easier, press the rectangle tool. If I click there, I drag the mouse all the way to the bottom right, so start at the top left, move to the bottom right, I have a rectangle same size as the one above, and I click to accept. If I want to draw a circle, I can click on there, click in the middle, move the cursor in one direction, and again if you look here, it'll tell me the radius of the circle. So the radius is currently 10, 20, 30, etc. So when you've decided the size, you press accept. That's done. Now with these tools here, the ones you'll be looking at to create an object mainly are these tools here. Now if you remember, if you press down and keep the button down, you get this ribbon with all these choices on. The same is with all these, you get various options of drawing the same shape. So there you've got different ways of drawing a circle, different ways of doing arcs, different shapes completely on there, and different ways of drawing lines. Okay, the main one here you might need to know to start off with is delete. So if I want to delete a circle, press that, that's gone. Now if I draw another couple more circles on here, other way of deleting is use the select tool, drag around the object and press delete on your keyboard. Okay. Alternatively, you could use the select tool to readjust the size of your object on there as well. Now if you want to delete part of an object, if you have a line that's going through there and you don't delete the whole one, if I press that now, the whole circle goes. Okay. If I press my mouse button down and pick this tool, I can now delete part of a line. So I'm deleting part of an object or part of a line. So I don't want this bit, I don't want that bit, I don't want that bit. And then I've deleted part of the line. So you might use that when you're becoming more creative and ambitious with your drawing. You might use that tool to create more complex shapes. Over on the right hand side here, you've got an undo button. You've got the grid, which is visible, whether the grid's visible or not. The grid, whether it's locked or not, and then you've got some zoom in tools. So if you do want to do something more precise or get closer in, you can zoom in and have a look at that.